Well, I'll tell you something. There may be quite a bit of traveling for some of you Virgos and quite a bit of people in this picture. Um, so I want to say, obviously, we've got swords, which represent Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. We do have the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then, of course, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, the Pentacles represents you, which is Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So it's like everything is basically represented here. But I feel like something is ending so that something new can begin, but the night there may be a delay in something either being offered or a message to come in, because this Knight of Cups is looks like they're offering something, but somebody's holding out, or maybe this offer isn't quite what it seems like it would be. Could also be with this card. There may be an offer that, I feel like there's a choice between three things. For some of you, this is definitely in love. And for some of you, I feel like this is in career, but I wonder if it's also a possible, what direction are we moving in? And this may be an actual physical move, and that's why I picked up on Aries. But, the Knight of Wands is here. Now, he is cautious, or she. They're cautious. I'm picking up also possibly military. So, and I'm hearing tribunal. So I don't know if there's something legal going on for somebody in the military or around the military, or maybe it's just government related. It has nothing to do with the military, but I don't know. The tribunal came up, and so that's a word that came up. But this Knight of Wands is usually, full of energy and adventuresome. It's interesting because it's, he's very well, or she, protected or armed, but at the same time, they're going for it. They're willing to kind of take a risk. So this could be a trip that somebody is going on. This may be news about a trip or about a move, or an expansion of a business, because we do have Pentacles here. I do, let me just see here, because there's something about, I feel like there's traveling. I don't know if this is like being on a horse, or a bicycle or a motorcycle. Just be careful of being too hasty. I don't know if somebody may be needing surgery on their leg or their back, and it could be something affiliated with, I don't know, maybe it's even somebody's running and they trip. So just be careful. Now, it could be, I can't help and ignore, we got 3 horses here. So there may be something about a horse. Maybe the horse is the one that needs surgery, but there could be a situation regarding a horse, or where to move a horse. If you're moving, I feel like there's something about horses. Now, this could also have something to do with, I feel, gambling. I don't know if there's somebody that gambles on horses. I just feel like there's the importance of horse. So, something about that. Now, could also be a play on words. Somebody is horsing around. There's a delay. Because, like I said, this is in the reverse It's in my challenge position. So to me, it's almost as if it's reversed. So maybe there's some jealousy, or maybe there's an overwhelming amount of emotions or lack of emotions due to a love situation. But I do feel with this card right next to it that maybe there's a couple that's together and you're just not, you're together, like maybe married or together as a couple, but it's not quite a union. Because like the Queen of Swords has the back of the Knight of Cups. This knight is going this way. I feel like there is something that is possibly getting in the way of something, coming to fruition. So one of the things I get is this Queen of Swords could be, for example, a judge or an attorney or something where there's some legal situation going on. This may have been an injury in the workplace, workman's comp, unemployment. Somebody lost their job and they shouldn't have. Maybe they, had a doctor's note. It wasn't good enough and somebody got let go. That's one way that I'm reading it. Another way is I feel that there may be a situation where somebody was supposed to have your back or be a witness or something, and they're not. I also feel that there may be 3 children or, involved in a situation and there's a lot of expenditures or money going out, more than what's coming in. And so somebody is possibly looking for work or job or traveling. There may be news that comes in very quickly about an offer. Especially here with the Ace of Pentacles, this can represent definitely an offer in a job, that there's an opportunity that's coming in where there's been kind of, maybe somebody's traveling all over the place and maybe it's just affecting someone's love life. And that's why this is here. Emotionally, you're not connecting because somebody's all over the place, or there's a lot of travel or, involved. And so you're looking for a new job or a new opportunity that will be long lasting or long term, so that you can be together more. Now, there may be news that returns from the past, because I've got these 2 knights here and it feels like, like you're moving forward possibly with somebody or somebody new comes in. But before you can do that, maybe there's issues about the past that, and there may be 2 people that are returning or something needs to get resolved regarding 2 people. But there's something new, that there's an opportunity for something new to be developing. And it can expand to something good. But remember I talked about at the beginning, like use your wisdom, use your intuition, make sure that the timing is right. Because there's something I feel that somebody is needing to recover from. So this could be very much like financial loss. This may be recovery from surgery that I was talking about earlier. There may be something that needs to get eliminated or removed. so that you can move forward. But, listen to that the timing and everything is best for you. And if there's somebody else already involved, because we don't want to be, just be careful of being too hasty. Because it seems like, there may be a message coming in very quickly from the past. Maybe you were a candidate in a past job opportunity and they're coming back because maybe you've accepted something somewhere else. But just don't rush into anything is what I'm feeling. So if this is like a love that's returning, oftentimes, especially with this card, oftentimes they come in fast, but they leave just as fast as they come in sometimes. And especially with this card here, and with the Nine of Cups, like I said, in the position, it could be that, there's 3 people from the past or 3 past offers that may be coming back around again. It may just be 2, and that you're dealing with something presently that you've got to resolve this before you can even consider this. Now, maybe one has already passed you by or you've eliminated this one, but there may be another one coming in that's going to be, trying to offer something. But, just make sure that you feel it's right and that you use your, what you know about it. And because I'm hearing something about possibly false promises, and we definitely don't want that. But I do feel like something is ending, or where things have been stuck. There's going to be, I feel, for some of you, some resolution so that you can move forward. Maybe it's saying goodbye to somebody in your past or in your life. And moving past that so that you can begin something new. This could also be, the energy of being too hasty, or a message, like I said, communication that just comes out of the blue. Maybe you've been waiting for it. So this doesn't have to be something negative, especially if you're waiting to hear something regarding a legal situation from a judge or an attorney. There's an answer and it comes quickly. I mean, that can be something positive. So it doesn't mean that it has to be something negative, but just weigh the pros and cons is what I'm getting. And, but yeah, there's opportunities, I feel, especially, in terms of, this may be regarding a divorce that is being settled so that you can move on with somebody new, or somebody hears that you're ending a relationship, may not be a divorce or a separation, but somebody comes flying back in, and they could be an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So, and there's the potential for it to be long-term, but just be cautious is what I'm getting. Don't just run into something if somebody suddenly left you in the past and they're returning, because remember, history tends to repeat itself. But this definitely can be news of a transfer, of a new position in a job that you're in. So, and like I said, it could be you're being pulled, or you have 2 offers. There's a decision that needs to be made, and one could be on the East Coast and one could be on the West, or in those directions.